If you battle mood disorders of any kind, you have probably obsessed over the question I'm going to tackle today. My name is Noah, and today I'm going to answer a question I got from a very wonderful person named Kelly. Kelly shared her story with me, and all you need to know is that Kelly knows mood disorders. She understands depression, anxiety, suicidality, hospitalizations, treatments, medications, therapies. She understands the very emotionally draining, physically draining aspects of long-term depression. And she asked me a question that I get all the time. And the question is, can you recognize having a good day after dealing with long-term depression? Wouldn't we all like to know? And the good news here, as someone who's battled long-term depression, anxiety, as someone who's earned his stripes in the mood disorder world, the quick answer is yes. Yes. You 100% can recognize having a good day after long-term depression. Here's the little catch, and it's not too nasty of a catch, but listen, bear with me. Recognizing having a good day is one thing. Trusting that good day, trusting yourself to be in the moment with that good day and not clinging to it with this just like overwhelming fear that it's soon going to leave you, that's a whole different thing. And usually the cure-all for that problem, this anxiety we have about losing a better state of mood, especially after long-term depression, is having more than one, maybe even more than two. A lot of us, we, like Kelly, we deal with depression for weeks and months and years. And sometimes we can go such a long time without a good day that when a good day rolls around, and mind you, I'm not talking about a less depressed day. I'm not talking about a less anxious day. Why are we fighting? Why are we working our asses off with therapies and self-care and treatments and medications if that's the path we're on? And lifestyle changes and dietary changes and self-help books and counseling sessions. Like, why are we fighting if not to hopefully experience days that are depression-free, anxiety-free, right? And so when I'm talking about those days, when you go so long between them, you have trouble trusting them. You really do. And that's fair, and who could blame you? Whenever I hear a therapist or a doctor say things like, don't attach any emotions to good days or bad days, I'm like, come on, I hear you. I guess that sounds practical, but it's not so simple in application. But when you do have a good day, the trust issue, like I keep saying, that's where the problem usually lies for people. You're like, okay, don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't have tremendous brain cloud today, or brain fog. I'm not feeling hopeless and despairing. I've got some extra energy. God damn it, do I actually feel upbeat? I don't know what this bullshit is, but it's probably going to leave soon. And a lot of us have had that experience that just comes and goes so fucking fast that why would you even bother to commit to letting yourself enjoy it? But that is the most important thing, is to try to be in the moment. And you will recognize it. And so I'm going to turn this around on myself. I've documented my experiences with depression and anxiety on this channel at great length. And it's always been really difficult to let you guys know when I'm struggling, because I have high expectations when I start doing better that things are going to stay that way. And putting those expectations on my recovery and on the cyclical nature of mood disorder is futile. Certainly not valuable to myself or others. But the last 2 months have been really hard, and I made a couple videos about it because my mood crashed again. Horrible despair, anxiety, depression, brain fog, and then this overwhelming feeling like this journey will never end, and I'm one of those classic cases. Damn all my bravery when I'm doing well. When I start struggling for long enough, I start getting hopeless and wishy-washy. And these last few days have been so much easier. And I could barely tell you why. I don't want to spend the whole video speculating, but the last few days, they've been good days. The fuck? Where did they even come from? But the question I got from this viewer was so timely because I recognize them. and I don't care that I had bad days. That's the beautiful thing about having good days, even after long-term depression. And this last round was 2 months, and that's long enough to start to forget. But then you have a few good days, and not only do you forget that you just had 2 months of just torture, but you don't care. And so, with that in mind, I hope anyone in the midst of long-term depression and mood disorder and anxiety, I hope that whether you're in a good streak or a bad streak, that you are controlling what you can. You're trying to accept your situation enough to affect change, and you're willing to believe that things can get better. I think it's that willingness to believe that the mood can change no matter how long you've been fighting it. That's what keeps us perceptive and sensitive to when it does. I think when we start rewriting our past into thinking we've never been happy, and when we start predictating our future that we never will, we have definitely let the monsters on the bus start driving. And it's just really important to know that you're in there and you can recognize good days, and you will be able to enjoy them so long as you get a few. And you need to fight hard for that, because it's worth it. I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, as much of a roller coaster it is to feel okay one day and horrible the next, those good days make it all worth it. They make it worth the fight. And I don't know how long this stretch will last. And I'm trying not to cling to it so tight that I have anxiety about when it will leave, because that's my nature too. It's like, I just don't want this to go. Like when you've been dampened down for so long and you finally feel a little bit better, you're just like, please God, don't go. You feel like a helpless child. You're like, just stay so that I can feel the sun on my face, so that I can taste food again, so that I actually am interested in the conversations I'm having. I'm not just remembering how to behave in front of people so that I don't seem weird. Just stay. So right now I'm just focusing on embracing this better stretch, and I hope, Kelly, that you just hold on to your inner self. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to be engaged in things that you were once previously passionate about. That's a whole different video. And I hope we all just stay brave in this fight, and we just keep doing the best we can and sharing our stories and sharing our experiences. But a very long-winded answer, yes, you 100% can recognize a good day. And when you have them and you get lucky and blessed enough to get more than one or two, you don't give two shits that you were ever depressed. Don't ever forget that. The ability to recognize and appreciate and be in the moment, it's still there. You just have to be softened up by it a little bit. So hang in there. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please share your experiences below. They mean more to me than I could possibly put into words. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.